Hello. I hope to leave little personal, private information about myself from this page because it's a anonymous page. But this is my dog, Rascal. He's an old man. He's 16 and he takes a good 10 rotations before he lays down. I guess because his bones hurt because he's so old. This is my second take. I did a take a few hours ago, but I realized my fan was so loud in the background that this was pretty bad. I wanted to keep these natural, off the cuff, I guess, but it's not good enough. I mean, what defines good enough, right? Because, like, who the fuck is watching this? It's for me, anyways, but I prefer for it to be audible in in the post. So yeah. I watched Final Destination Bloodlines. He's still going. I watched Final Destination Bloodlines in between that take and now. It was pretty good. Second one I've seen. Pretty gory, as you can guess, with Final Destination. But, yeah. Anyways, this isn't a movie review. So what's up? Why am I posting a follow-up? I don't know. Maybe it's... Oh, he's going. Oh, he's gonna poop. Alright. I'm on the fourth take now, so much for off the cuff. First take, like I said, was ruined by the loud-ass fan. Second take, which, assuming I know how to use basic editing software that can allow me to splice video together, second take was ruined because he had to get up and go release his flaming hot diarrhea. So I came back up, and third take was once again interrupted by him having to unleash the beast. And here we are at the fourth take. Hopefully this is the one I include. He's laying by my feet now, so maybe that's a sign. Okay, so I don't even know where I'm at with this stuff. Final Destination Bloodlines, yes. That's what I saw between my first take and the second take. Decent movie. Maybe I already said this during the second take. God, it would be nice to have a train of thought. Anyways, why did I make this? Well, first video was about bitching and moaning, right? So the follow-up to that is, what did I do about it? Do I feel better? And here's what I did. I tried to be more social. I reached out to a lot of old friends. 2 of them is a lot. And so, one of them's local. We went rock climbing one weekend, and we went on some trail second weekend, just like walking, hiking, I guess, trying to take some pictures. Indoor rock climbing sucks ass. I don't like it, but it was fun in a funny kind of way at how bad I was. You got me attempting a beginner course, and I can't get past the first, 2 holds. And I sit down on the mat, and now a 10-year-old girl's going up on that and destroying it while her mom's going, "Great job!" And I'm just sitting there looking at my friend like, why'd you make me do this? And the hike, got some cool pictures. So that was fun. Yeah. And also another friend, gonna see if sometime soon-ish, about heading over to New York, spending a weekend hanging out. Yeah. And I guess in terms of other stuff, I've signed up on this website called Meetup, which, as you can tell, allows like little groups to get together, organize events. So I joined one for photography, and I joined it on Zoom. It was a virtual meeting. Submitted a couple of pictures beforehand, had a lot of people in the group, like 20 to 30 people, and they were all like 50 plus in terms of age. And I I feel like I can socialize with most anyone, but when it's like that, oh man, I felt a little awkward. But it's okay. Um, they all seem pretty nice. And then when my pictures went up, um, in terms of like the demographic of their, how was it made up? Um, I think there were a couple of professionals, but I think mostly it was just hobbyists, varying levels of experience. And the guy that was sharing his screen, going through all of our pictures, he was a professional. And he was showcasing how to elevate the pictures, make them look nicer in Photoshop. Um, and he mentioned masking a lot. And I got no clue about Photoshop. I mean, I use Lightroom on my phone, but it was cool to see all the differences in the edits. But yeah, when my pictures went up, he said that I had a good eye for capturing the moment. And he didn't say that to anyone else. So that was cool. That felt really cool. Made me think maybe I should get into this hobby more. So, yeah. I've also been trying to, go on some dates. I was in a long-term relationship, about a year and a half. It was long distance too. And yeah, distance made it difficult. But I've been trying to, just have good company, talk. Went on one last weekend that was nice. Went over to a bakery. Today, I got burned though. Different girl. But yeah, I set something up and I was driving on my way and she says, "Oh no, I'm sorry, I'm sick. I've been sick all day." To which I think, "You've been sick all day, why are you telling me now?" But it is what it is. I mean, I guess I'm pretty lucky. This is the first time I've ever been stood up on a date, so it's pretty good for me to have it happen this late, I guess. But yeah, I've just been trying to be more social, more active. A work from home job is pretty isolating. Living in the suburbs when I'm used to the city, 4 years in the city, pretty isolating too. Especially when most of your friends, post grad, they didn't end up in the same area as you. So, excuse me. As a student, it's really easy to make connections because everything's based on proximity. You're surrounded by the same people every day. But you get out of college, you're an adult, and suddenly it's like, where the fuck is everyone? Especially for me. I mean, I won't lie, work from home has its perks. I only gotta walk 20 feet to my office, but guess what? There's no one else to see. I gotta be deliberate. And that's hard because I don't know where to start. I don't want to do singles mixers. I don't feel like I'm old enough for that yet. But yeah. Right now, just spend what time I can with friends and go on some cute dates in between, I guess. But I guess the big thing, right? Here's the follow-up. I did some shit. Do I feel better? Yeah, I feel a little better. Feels good to try and be my social self again. It's not the same as it was, but I guess it can't be, right? I definitely don't feel all better. Still gonna see. I haven't met with him yet, but first time. Gonna meet with my therapist this week. Gonna see what therapy's all about. And I don't have any scary stories to really share. Just gonna talk about, I guess, just not feeling much. And what can I do to help that? But yeah, he gave some readings, some books, and he said, give these all a little look and let me know which one do you think we should follow up on. So I'm going to see what that is. And yeah. So, I don't expect anyone to be seeing this because at the end of the day, this is just me throwing out my diary or whatever. But if you're watching this, I hope you're in a good place. Hell, even if it's me watching this later, I hope you're in a good place. So, take care.